Onimusha 2 Samurai's Destiny is an action-adventure game that first launched in 2002. That means it's so old that it can drink a cup of sake while complaining about how Western media isn't as good. As such, it's no surprise that following the game's first remaster, Capcom has decided to give Onimusha 2 the same treatment, and it's pretty dang good. The game takes place in medieval Japan, specifically in the Sengoku period, in an alternate world where Oda Nobunaga, who is usually a revered and beloved character across all fiction, is a villainous warlord. Onimusha 2 follows a new protagonist, or at least the other protagonist that isn't the main protagonist, as he goes on a quest to seek revenge on Nobunaga, who eliminated the Yagyu clan, and is wreaking havoc across Japan with his demonic army. In this quest, Jubei acquires his Oni powers that's apparently part of his heritage. He's then tasked to collect 5 orbs that will increase his Oni powers in order for him to have a chance at defeating Nobunaga. Jubei meets several characters, all of whom are actually entertaining and endearing in their own way, and all of whom have their reasons to kill the murderous historical figure. Onimusha 2's story is short and simple, but it does enough to entertain the player, mainly through the aforementioned goofy characters. And when I say goofy, I really mean it, because it feels like only Jubei takes their situation seriously, while everyone is just vibing or trying to do their own thing. This includes the big bald drunk, the Sasuke wannabe, the strong but still damsel in distress Kunoichi, because this was made in 2002 guys, and the kid. He's just a kid playing ninja, honestly. Then there's all the bosses who are all pretty laughable in their own ways, but not in a bad way. All these characters make the game's story interesting, even if the overall narrative lacks depth and grandeur. This is still a remaster, so I'm going to talk about how it measures up. Onimusha 2 features great new elements and features that make the game incredibly not painful for the modern audience. These include new HD visuals that actually look like a HD overhaul, because all the models are smooth, crisp, and detailed, especially the character models. Just look at that handsome boy's face. Look at him. It also supports incredibly short load times, specifically on PC, which is what I played on. It also adds features like autosave, which comes in clutch a lot, and a very useful and convenient way of switching weapons. I played with a controller and it was quick and easy. Attacks are smooth and feel great, and enemies provide a challenge through constant waves and limited healing items. All the gameplay changes make Onimusha 2's remaster worth it. However, the game also lacks several features that I feel could have been implemented in a remaster. Things like a lock-on button and the ability to actually use the camera as opposed to its fixed camera angle would have contributed to the game and the overall experience. Sadly, these were not implemented, and as such, you just have to avoid a lot of enemy or boss attacks by running in the opposite direction with an awkward camera angle. However, gameplay mechanics like the blocking and parrying functions still work well and maintain the game's original feel. Other things the remaster does provide, however, is some cool extra stuff like the entire soundtrack being playable from the main menu. Onimusha 2 has an excellent soundtrack, so being able to listen to each track in your downtime feels great. The remaster also lets you play the mini-games from the start menu, so you can get into your addiction pretty early. We also get a new gallery mode with over 100 sketches from the game's character designer, and as an art connoisseur, I can confirm them drawings do look good. The remaster also notably adds the new Hell mode difficulty, which, as the name suggests, it's pretty damn hard. And finally, you probably noticed that some characters are rocking some cool drip, and that's because Onimusha 2's remaster includes these special outfits, so you too can defeat an ancient demonic warlord in style. The game also runs smoothly on PC without issues and bugs. All in all, while Onimusha 2's remaster missed its opportunity to improve the game through some effective changes, it still manages to be incredibly entertaining. It retains the feel and aesthetic of almost retro RPGs while still having all the new bells and whistles, so it at least deserves an 8 out of 10. Are you a fan of the Onimusha series? Will you be playing this game? And what are your expectations? Comment down below and subscribe for more quick reviews and videos on the latest games.
Do it!